Hi and welcome to Rainy Day Crafting. Okay, this is my penultimate video of my 30-day challenge. So I'm going to do quite a nice easy one. This was slightly inspired by my previous one yesterday, where I did the snow globe, didn't I, with what was it, some hedgehogs in. If you haven't already seen it, that's my previous one. So what I've got here, and because I've then cut out a number of these, okay, I then sort of got carried away and started cutting out, although I'm actually only using one. I then, because I'd got these out yesterday to do my globe, I then thought, do you know what, I'll cut out a load of these, and then I've sort of fiddled here for ages to sort of put them together with something, and ended up, although I did an absolute pile of them, which I will do something more with them, I've ended up using one. So I'm doing quite a simple little card. So I start off. What I used yesterday in my snow globe was these couple of lovely little hedgehogs, where today I'm actually going to use this one, a couple of little mice. So where I had, as I said, a load of these that I'd cut out from yesterday, I'm going to print that on there. So I don't want to muck it up because I'm going to get one chance as opposed to putting it in my stamping platform. And let's pop that in there. So for this now, I'm just using one of the discs that was left over, so it's really about, like I say, you don't get 2-second chances with this. Line up as best I can. Not bad. That will do. So let's just put that out the way. I'll pull that off. Just wipe them over with a baby wipe or something like that. So now, I don't know where all my little tweezy things are. Got loads, to be fair. So now with this, I'm going to, I pick these up because obviously if you do it sort of straight away, oops, don't use these very often, forget how you use them. I'm just popping that, oh, I can't get on with these very well. I've got loads of them about. Right, so generally that's hopefully covered that quite beautifully. Knock it on the side, get rid of all the excess. Then, I normally, here it is, because I haven't tied it up properly from yesterday. That's there. I'm just going to heat seal that so the embossing. Right, a little bit of noise. Perfect. As I always tend to show you, can you see how where it picks up the embossing pad, it shines beautifully. So could colour that, but you know, I'm going to keep this card quite plain. I might just to sort of put that little bit of red that's going on around with one of these just on the ribbon, just sort of coordinate it a little bit. If you were now doing this with paint or anything like that, because you've embossed it, it almost like gives it an edge, so it can keep it quite tidy for you. Like I say, I didn't want to put too much on there. I wanted to keep it fairly plain. Okay, so let's pop that out of the way. So like I said, I then sort of cut a few of those. So that I want to put nice and centrally on my card. Like I say, this is generally quite a quick little card I'm now making. So I should think that's dry. let's just pop that over there. Bit of glue. Central as you can. I tend to do things by eye. Okay, hold that down. Oh, look at that. It's come off my thing is just a little bit. What a shame. Okay, well, not too bad. I don't like it when it makes mistakes, but there we go. It has. Could always put a bit of sprinkles on there maybe. So now with the edge that I'd cut out earlier, like I say, I'd cut out loads of these, but I planned to put all rings together, and everything I sort of did with them, they just seem, I weren't overly impressed, so hence I've just gone back to this very basic card. Okay, so that's there. What I would be doing to make sure it sits properly, I would generally put something like that on that, because it sort of squidges the glue everywhere. Don't put too much on because it's too much otherwise, and sort of by putting it on there, it keeps it in the right place. Now I use this little bow. I cut one out, which I thought, oh, that's enough, but I might, it's a shame I can't put it right up there and cover that little mark I've left, which, you know, it's not too much on the card, is it? So I did cut one out earlier, and this was just literally a scrap of one of the cards I used for something else around here. Okay, it's got a line in it, but it doesn't spoil it. So, you know, all your little scraps, always keep them, because that is important, that they will still all work for you. Because, you know, I think sort of crafting is a lovely, lovely hobby, but also can run away with your spare monies in a way, because you just think, oh, that's good. So much so, actually, I went on Craft Stash today, and they'd got things for £1. So, oh, I'm sucked in. So I did a reasonable order today. Okay, what I've got for my money probably is brilliant. Do you know what I mean? But you know what it's like? I didn't necessarily need them, did I? But anyway, let's pop that on there. So we're very nearly there. You could colour that and sort of do a bit more greenery on there if you want, but I quite like the plain. I'm absolutely gutted as put a little bit of sort of redness there. So I'm just trying to think what else I could do with that. So now with this, I generally only want a little sentiment to go on there. Actually, I might even use yesterday's, was that Happy Christmas to You. So I'm going to put that on there. Now, you could put it on something separate if you wish. And you don't always have to emboss. I often do, because I think it gives a lovely sheen. Now I could put it at the bottom there or the top. Actually, I think just to keep it nice and simple, make sure it's fairly in the middle. Happy Christmas to You. Now, you might think, oh, too plain, but sometimes my saying is actually less is more. So, really quick little card today, using up scraps and things, and there we have, apart from my little mark on there, a little bit of a shame. So, till tomorrow for my last card in the challenge, and then I'll just go back to doing regular stuff, sort of as and when, sort of 2 or 3 times a week. So anyway, if you have liked my channel, if you're now watching, please share it, promote it a little bit if you can, and I'll see you tomorrow. So there's the card. Thank you. Sweet and simple.